information buzzing through our brains, and we will not let our hearts forget the most important thing. It's love, 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 love. It's all about love, 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 love. Everything else comes down to this. Nothing any higher on the list than love.
Hi everybody, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. We are still currently in cycle 16, and today is Sunday, February the 3rd. Let me see what day we are on. We are on cycle day 9, and so this week will be ovulation week. I told you guys, if you don't remember, that if we don't conceive this cycle, the next cycle we will be, just doing some little extra things just to see, like I'm gonna be purchasing the OPKs finally. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna order them this week. I'm gonna purchase the OPKs, and I'm also gonna get a basal body temperature thermometer, a digital one. And so I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna record my temperature every single morning, because you have to do it at the same time every single morning so that you can see if there's a slight change, and since I have to get up at 5 a.m. because I start my new job on Monday, I'm so excited. Since I will be getting up the same time every single day, I am going to be taking my temperature the same time every single day, every single morning, and just write it on my little trusty dusty calendar. Nothing big, nothing strenuous. And I've also decided to start taking the Fertilate for Women. And so I'm gonna finish off the bottle of the Vitex that I have, because Fertilate for Women, as you guys know, if you are familiar with Fertilate, it already contains Vitex, so it really doesn't make a whole, it's no point in just doubling the dose of Vitex. So yeah, so that is what I am going to be doing, and I will be scheduling my first appointment next month, probably this month, depending on how long it takes for my insurance and everything to take in effect and everything, because we get all the paperwork tomorrow on our first day of work. And so whenever that happens, as soon as everything is clear, I'm gonna make that appointment to the doctor, and of course I will bring you guys on the journey and let you guys know what's going on with that. So that's pretty much it for what's going on currently. Now I know you guys see the title. And yes, I am embarking on a I want to expand the channel. And expand it meaning that there are a couple of journeys that I wanted to take, like personal things that I wanted to do for myself, and I wanted to invite you guys along for the ride. Now, participation is completely and just completely optional. You can just stick to watching my TTC videos. I'm not changing channels or anything. Everything is gonna be on this same channel. It's just that I've been getting a ton of requests about my weight loss process, how I'm going with the progress with the weight loss, and I really want to take you guys on that journey so that you can see what I'm doing. If you want to follow along, you may, but if you're just curious to see what I do to get healthy and lose weight, to prepare for pregnancy, and just, it's pretty much like a lifestyle change for me. And so I have one of those body types that needs exercise, daily exercise, in order to stay fit. And so if I don't exercise, it's going to be a mess. So I have to exercise. And so I'm going to start doing a weight loss challenge journey. And regardless of pregnancy, we're still going to go with the weight loss and see how I maintain weight, and everything is going to segue into pregnancy, and how I deal with that and how that's going to work. So it's going to be really, really exciting, and I'm going to try to make it really, really fun. So with the weight loss, we're going to, I don't know why I keep saying we, because it's just me, but newly married, so I'm into the we kind of talk. But for my weight loss updates, it'll only be like a 1 month type thing. My TTC stuff is just once a month, once a week. But for the update, I want to do an update on my weight loss once a month, because you'll really see the results better that way versus me doing it week by week by week. You can't really see, with month by month, you can see like a huge change and be like, oh wow, okay, yeah, you're really doing good, so that's how we're gonna do that. Also, I wanted to do a natural hair type journey as well. In case you guys are not aware, which I'm pretty sure this will probably shock a lot of you, this is a wig. It's not my real hair, and I wear it all the time. I style it, I keep it up, because I am trying to grow out my natural hair. Now, I had dreadlocks for 8 years, and as a result of over styling, I ended up a lot of them popped off like in the front, and so I ended up having balding. Like when they broke off, when the locks itself broke off, like from the root, I ended up with some major bald spots. And I've done a ton of research to see what I can do to regrow my hair the natural way and get it back to its shining glory, because when I had locks, they were way down my waist, like Pocahontas, a black Pocahontas. And so I was really, 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 if I can grow my hair long like that with dreadlocks, I believe I can grow my hair long just like that the same way. So I'm going to embark on that. Once I get all of my materials and all of my research done and everything, we're going to do a 1 month, and everything is going to be once a month update on that journey. And I will, do tutorials, I'll explain, further once I get into it, the situation with my hair, and, what steps I'm going to take and the things that I'm going to do to grow it out, so that it can be nice, healthy, and beautiful again. And if you would like to join that journey, you may. If you want to challenge yourself to, grow out your hair regardless of your ethnicity, because, hair loss just isn't just, for black folk, white folks experience it the same, way too. But whatever, I try to educate, because a lot of people are not really into researching and stuff. And so maybe something that I do could help you in whatever situation that you're in. And so, yeah, we're going to expand a little bit, but it's not going to be overwhelming. You do have a choice. I won't be discussing anything pertaining to weight loss or hair growth in my TTC videos, because it's going to be a completely separate entity, so that for those who are only interested in TTC, you can watch your TTC updates from moi. And for those who are interested in my weight loss journey, you can watch my weight loss journey as well. And for those that are interested in my hair growth journey, you may participate in that as well. But you don't have to. If you just want to stick with TTC, that's quite all right with me. If you're just curious to see what I'm doing, that's quite all right as well. Okay. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. And it's no big thing. I just don't want to have 500 million channels and, trying to, just too much. And so I decided to just go on ahead and embark on those two journeys, because I just feel like we all have, can be a little bit better in any way, shape, or form. If there's something about yourself you're not cool about and you want to see what you can do to change it, hey, why not? Try to change it. I don't like being heavy, so guess what? I'm gonna work out and lose some weight. I don't like my hair being like patched up and bald in certain areas, and it's not as long as it used to be. I want my hair back, so whatever I have to do to grow it out, I'm gonna grow it out. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome to participate. Now, I wanted to address something that happened on last week, and it was pertaining to my last vlog. Now, I will only address this one time, and I'm gonna try to be nice about it. Lord help me. I'm gonna try to be really, really nice about it, because nobody's perfect and everybody has their crosses to bear or whatever. But I'm gonna address this once, and if it happens in the future or it continues to happen, then I will just delete, block, and move on. You know what I'm saying? Because life is short and I don't have time for foolishness. Okay, in my last vlog, which was entitled Long-Term TTCing, How to Cope. And if you aren't aware of that vlog and you didn't see it, I will put the link down below, up above, wherever it goes, but you'll see it there. And just expressing, you know, some of the emotions that come along with long-term TTC. And this person, which I will, because one thing I don't do is I don't lie on people, and I don't want nobody lying on me. And I don't want anybody misinterpreting what I say, because I try to be really, really, really clear in all of my videos. I think I speak English well enough that you don't have to try to, that folk don't really have to try to guess or try to make up extra stuff to try to, you know, understand what I say. What I say is what I say, you know, it is what it is. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to like it. That's not a prerequisite to watching videos. I watch videos as well, and there are a ton of things that I can't stand what people say, and I keep it to myself, or I just either skip that part and watch a different part of their video, or I just click the back button, the back arrow button, and go watch something else, you know. And that's just as simple as that. Well, when this particular person, their name is the BBY 2013. This account is a fake account because I tried to look it up and the account has been deleted. So this may be a person that has a channel and just wanted to comment on my video, you know, I guess to start trouble or whatnot, and so they created a fake account. This happened on another video as well, which I will tell you guys about. This happened on another channel as well, where people are creating fake accounts to say nasty and mean things on my video that I guess they don't like. If they don't agree with something that I say, they just don't disagree. They disagree and be nasty and mean about it, which really doesn't bother me because I don't have low self-esteem. So I don't care, you know. And once people realize that I don't care, maybe they'll stop, and once they get tired of getting blocked and ignored and, you know, nobody addresses them, then maybe they'll stop. But in this situation, I will address it because I know they're gonna watch this video, and I know they're gonna comment and create another fake account and, you know, try to say something else. So so that there is no kind of, you know, confusion with this individual, if you're out there, Miss the BBY 2013, I want you to know that I did reach, this person apparently is a woman, and they made a comment on my channel itself about something that I started to say, but I didn't really finish saying. And so this person got pissed off based on something that I started to say, and what they tried to do was add on to what they thought I was going to say. And then it segued into a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't even remotely thinking about or even meant by making that statement. Now, we are in this TTC process. For those of you who have been long-term TTCing, whether you have been TTCing for 1 month or 13 months, the emotional turmoil exists. Now, I know another lady commented, and I didn't respond to her comment because I just thought it was dumb, you know, but I just let it stay there. But you know, my thing is that, you know, you can state your opinion. If I don't agree with it, if it's not rude, I let it stay there. But if it's rude, I'm gonna delete it and I'm gonna block you, period. So this person is saying, oh, you shouldn't be sad, and you shouldn't be this, and you shouldn't be that. Put yourself in my shoes. When you put yourself in somebody else's shoes, you can't, who are you to tell somebody how to feel and what affects them? There are a lot of people that are in this TTC journey, and it all affects us. Our infertility affects us differently. Some people are completely and utterly depressed. They can't get out of bed. They can't be around family. They can't be around nobody. And every single month that they don't conceive, it's just like they're heartbreaking over and over and over again. And I get it, because I felt the same way. Okay. Now, in my video, the last video that I put up, I made a comment that I just felt so low. I went to a point of anger where I felt like some people didn't deserve, and that's all I said. Now, this person, the BBY 2013, I guess she went on this tangent about me. She thought I meant that people don't deserve to have children, and I don't know where she got that crap from, because I have said in previous videos I've made the same statement and in its entirety, which was understood, and I didn't mean it the way that she's trying to say that I meant it. And so she made a comment, a public comment, and then she private messaged me, and I will read you the private message, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying on them, because I don't lie on people, because I don't have time to be lying on nobody. So this person private messaged me based on saying that I don't think anybody deserved. And that statement, what I meant by the situation is that me going through this TTC process and me being around a whole lot of different people from all walks of life, all different races, colors, and creeds, there are some people on this planet that I feel do not deserve the privilege of being able to conceive and have children. And those people include those that abuse drugs, those that abuse children, those that abuse themselves, and those that abuse Planned Parenthood, aka abortions. I have a personal friend, I'm no longer friends with this person, who has had 7 abortions. Okay, this is not something that I made up, or I'm thinking. This person, I went with her on a couple of them, and she's had multiple abortions and continues to do so. And she brags about it, because I remember just in conversation, we were driving somewhere, and she's like, oh yeah, I done made them rich, Planned Parenthood or the abortion clinic rich, by being there so much. And it was like an ingest type thing. I didn't find that funny. That's who I'm talking about, you know. And I believe a lot of the people who, my subscribers, which I thank you very much for, you know, for standing up for me and, you know, explaining to this person that that is not what I meant. I am not talking about people who are in a committed relationship, or even if they're single mothers or whatever. I'm not talking about those people. I am talking about people who are abusive with themselves, and who are abusive to children, and who just really do not need to have any children because they just don't want them. That's who I was referring to when I made that statement. Now, I don't know what planet this person was on, what realm of thinking she was on. She made, I guess she assumed whatever, and apparently she made it clear that she was pregnant. And so I guess she took offense to it. So this is what she wrote me in the private message. She put, also, let me add this privately. I don't think just because someone is parenting just because someone is not parenting the way that you would, they don't deserve kids. Now, that sentence, I have no clue where that sentence came from, because number one, my video, the last video, had nothing to do about parenting. Nothing to do about parenting. It was about long-term TTC and how to cope. So I don't know where that came from. Everybody has different parenting styles. I don't hate nobody for how they parent their kids. Those are your children. You parent them the way that you see fit, because those children are yours. I never said anything about anybody parenting anybody, okay? And so maybe she is referring to my controversial parenting tag, which I will link down below. I don't hate nobody for how they parent. I may disagree, and being an individual, individuals have different ways of thinking. One individual may think one way, one individual may think another way. When it comes to me, Shantika, me, I don't care how you parent. I may disagree with it, but I won't hate you for it. I'm like, well, I don't think you should breastfeed your child for 3 years. Do I hate you because you do that? Heck no, that's your baby. Breastfeed him. I don't care. Breastfeed him until he's 10. I don't care. That is your child. I don't know where this statement came from because my video wasn't about friggin' parenting. So I don't know where that came from. Moving right along. Next sentence. You have no kids, so therefore you don't what it means to be a parent. That statement is grammatically incorrect. Number one, if you're going to write me a private message, please make sure that your commas are in the right place and that you proofread it so that I can, respond to it intelligently. So I know what it means to be a parent because I have raised a lot of children in my 31 years on this earth. I have a lot of family and friends who are going through a lot of hard times and could not take care of their kids for a certain period of time. So I stepped in and volunteered to care for their children while they got their situation straight. So I do have almost 15 years experience with other people's children. I've had kids in my home longer than 6 months. So I know what it is to be a parent. No, I haven't birthed a child, but I do know what it is to be a parent because I have been responsible for a child before in my life. Now, when you make statements like that, you don't know me. You see maybe a few minutes of me every single week. Please, just by what I tell you, my vlogs, don't assume that you know things about me. You really don't know anything about me unless I tell you. So I do know what it's like to be a parent. I have parented many children in my day. And so that statement is unfounded because you don't know me and you don't know what I've done in my life. Moving right along. I found your channel and wanted to tell you this before just so you will be aware of how bitter you are coming off. Bitter? Do I have a right to be bitter? Yes, I do. If I want to be bitter, I have every right to be bitter. Am I bitter in the context of hating or being jealous of what somebody else has? No. Am I bitter because I can't get pregnant? Hell yeah, I'm bitter. And guess what? 100,000 millions of other women who are in the same boat I am are just as bitter. It's nothing wrong with being bitter. It's nothing wrong with being jealous. It's just how you put that out there. If you're being jealous to hurt somebody's feelings, then you're taking it a little too far. You can be jealous. As I was saying before I got cut off, you can be jealous to yourself or in a way that it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings because jealousy is a natural emotion. If you tell me, the person that wrote me this private message, if you tell me that you've never been jealous of anybody, you're a liar. Because everybody has experienced that emotion before. Now, when you take an emotion and you use it to hurt somebody's feelings, then you're wrong. I have never done that. So I don't know where that statement came from. And so apparently this person watches my videos before, and apparently she either listens too hard or you try to make something out of nothing because I've never done a video bashing anybody who is pregnant, I just don't do that. Now, if you're a loser and you're, being a loser in the way that I had just described a few minutes ago, then that's what I mean. I'm not meaning people who are married, who are single mothers, who are parenting by choice. That's all wonderful and great. I have no problems with you people. None whatsoever, because I'm going to be one of you one day. And somebody going to feel jealous towards me. And so I would never feel that way. It's always the bad people is what I was referring to. Whatever. I don't know what she meant by that. So again, I'm reading this letter, note, whatever this lady wrote. So again, I say, yes, maybe you should take a break. I see a lot of TTC videos, and though I'm pregnant now, I never let this TTC thing make me say another woman doesn't deserve to be a mother. I never. Please go back and listen to, because I had to go back and listen to the video to see what I said. This lady's accusing me of saying things that I did not say. you know, and the only person who knows what's on the inside of my brain is Jesus Christ and the Lord up above. You are not Jesus Christ. So how can you tell me that I mean something that I never said? How can you say I said something, or I meant this, or I meant that, if you don't know who I am? Or I didn't even express that thought, period. I didn't even express a thought. I never said you don't deserve to be no mama. Like, what the hell does that? That is so beyond stupid. It's like I can't even comprehend where this lady's, the premise of her point. I don't really get where she's getting any of this from. I really don't know. Maybe she pulled it out of her behind. I don't know. Maybe y'all know and enlighten me. But I did not say any. And I watched my videos 5 or 6 times after I posted. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you do forget what you say. But all the stuff that she's accusing me of saying, I didn't say. I didn't say anybody didn't deserve to be a mother. I didn't say she didn't deserve to be a mother, because I don't even know her. Blah, blah, blah. I understand you wanting a baby, and you really need to know how you're coming off to women who do have kids. She said maybe I should take a break. Are you my mother or guardian of me? Who the hell do you think you are? And I said I was going to be nice, Lord. I just have to repent later, y'all. But don't tell me to take no break. I'm not taking no break, because to me, I feel like, and I'm not going to say what I was going to say because somebody may get offended about that. I'm a soldier. I may get weak. I may feel sad. I may, cry sometimes. I may, whatever the case may be. I may have a lapse in weakness or a lapse in judgment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to fight to the end. This infertility thing, I'm going to beat this thing, honey. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know what you believe. I don't know what any of you guys believe, but I know what I believe. As long as Jesus is Lord of Lords and he has a plan for my life, and that plan is for me to be a mother, that I know he's given me a gift. That's why people trust me with their children. I keep people's kids and they don't even call to check on them because they know that their kids are being well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fight the good fight until the Lord blesses us with a child. Period. And if he doesn't, there are so many little children out there who need homes, and we have no problem providing that. That's always been an option for us. So if we can't have a child naturally, we will adopt. You know what I'm saying? But I will be somebody mama. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what you say. Number 2, I don't know how I'm coming off to anybody. I don't even know I'm just so confused about this woman's way of thinking. Like, how do you listen to a video? You listen to the same video and you get something completely different. Everybody else got what I was trying to say. You the only person, well, maybe you're not the only person, but you the only person that addressed it to me, that you got something completely different from what I said and just made up your whole vlog of stuff that I just did not say. That doesn't make any sense to me. And so, and I feel like, you're a woman, you say you're a woman. Grown people, they don't hide behind fake accounts. Like, if I want to comment on somebody else's video, or if I have something to say about somebody, I'm not going to hide behind a fake channel or a mask and say whatever I want to say, and then don't give a person the opportunity to defend themselves or to clarify what they meant. To me, that's childish, it's immature, and you really should be ashamed of yourself. And you need to grow up. I live in the real world. I don't live in a pretty pink box with a little bow on it that says that we're in this TTC community. And please, whoever you are, regardless of who you are, please stop commenting, telling me not to feel what I feel, because I would never comment on your video, or if you shared something with me personally, and tell you not to feel a way that you want to feel, because you are not me. You don't know me. You don't know what makes me tick. You don't know what makes me smile. You don't know what makes me laugh. You don't know me, you know? And I don't know y'all either. I would never, because I've had some people share some things about their personal journey, you know, with me privately. And I have never messaged any one of those women back and said, oh, you know, you need to just go on ahead and give up. That sounds like a tough situation. I wouldn't even be bothered. I just go on ahead and adopt. I wouldn't even forget about it. I would never. You don't have the right to be sad. Just be thankful. Like, shut up. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Shut up. For people who feel like, you know, you don't know my struggle. For those who don't know the struggle and just feel like you should just be happy that the sun is in the sky and whenever it happens, it just happens. No, you know, that's just not the real world. I have feelings. I am a person. I am not a machine. I am not a robot. I am not in nobody's YouTube clique where we all think the same and we're all toy, you know, soldiers, and we all agree on the same topics. Yes, I made a controversial parenting tag. Did I bash anybody about how they do stuff? Heck nah. I just said I don't agree with it. I don't like it, and this is how I'm gonna raise my kids. You know, and the same thing happened on that channel as well. This one guy got pissed off behind something that I said and commented and, like, you know, was real nasty and mean, you know, from 2 different separate accounts. It's like, grow up, be grown. Like, if you man enough, woman enough, or bad enough to tell me what you think, put your first and last name on the screen so we all could see where it's coming from. You know, because from what I see is you being a bully. Especially if you're making up stuff. Now, if I said something to offend somebody, you know, I'm willing to say, you know what, my bad. Because sometimes, you know, I'm a very sweet person, but when you piss me off, everything just go left. Like, you see in the beginning of this vlog, I was nice and I was sweet, and when I started talking about this lady, like, I just went straight hood on you, you know, because I don't like that. I don't like people lying on me. I don't like people lying on me. I don't like people making up stuff. And please don't assume anything. If you have a question, and I always say it after my video is done, if you have a question, comment, or concern, please leave it down below. If there is anything that I say on any of my vlogs that you need more clarity on, that you were offended and you probably misunderstood and you just need me to explain it a little more so you'll feel better about what I say, then by all means, please message me. And, you know, you have to be a part of my contact list in order to message me, because I had to cut that off because I got too many weirdos, too many, you know, trolls trying to message me, sending me foolishness, you know, or whatever. And I don't read emails that I don't understand. So you can email me, you can do whatever you want to do. It really don't matter to me, you know, because I don't read emails that I don't recognize, that I don't know. If you're not in my contact list, you won't get read, period. So you can do the online bullying to somebody else, because don't do it to me, because I don't care. It doesn't bother me, you know. But what bothers me is that people who accuse me of things that I did not say, you know, or accuse me of, you know, of saying things that I did not say. You know, I make sure that before I post it, I watch the videos. After I post it, I watch the videos. When I read your comments, I watch the video over just to see, you know, what I said or whatever the case may be. And please feel free. If you don't agree with something that I say, it is okay. You can disagree with me. I'm going to be doing YouTube videos for a long time, and there are going to be plenty of things that you don't like. Let me know, but be respectful. Treat me the same way that you would want to be treated. Address me in the way that you want to be addressed, because if you address me sideways, I'm going to address you sideways, and you're not going to like how I address you, because I'm not obligated to be nice to nobody. You know, this is my channel. My channel. I set up the channel. It's my channel. I can say whatever the hell I want to say. And I said this before. I can say whatever I want to say. You got people that do their own channels. They put crazy stuff. They curse people out. They say crazy stuff. And do I agree? Not really. But I do have an option not to watch. That's my option. You can unsubscribe. If you are a subscriber and you if you're not a subscriber and you choose not to watch, then great, don't watch. You know, watching my videos is purely optional. You know, it's not a requirement of life. It really isn't. You know, because I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of popular videos, especially with the YouTube community, the TTC community, as well as the YouTube mothers community. And people just feel like they take liberties that they really don't have a right to take. Well, maybe yeah, they do, because we do live in the US of A, and there's something called freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say. But please, be mindful that if you feel like you could say whatever you want to say to a person, just be prepared to take whatever it is that they say back to you. And that's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. If you come at me sideways, I'm going to come right back at you sideways, period, point blank. But in this particular situation, I'm not going to address it no more. This is my channel. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do on my channel. If you don't agree or you don't like it, that's quite all right. You have every right, you know, and I welcome it, because that's what makes you and I different. You have a different way of thinking, and so do I. We ain't all gonna agree. How boring would the world be if we all agree on everything? Life would be boring, you know. None of the things that people say hurt my feelings. I find it funny, because I know these people don't know me from Adam, and they're just talking just to talk. And I think some people feel like, oh, if I say something nasty to her, it's going to hurt her feelings. Look, I was bullied in school. I started wearing glasses when I was 5 years old. So I started school with mess, okay? I have been picked on every way, shape, or form. I've had kids beat the hell out of me. Well, I had one little girl that used to try to kill me every single day in middle school. Middle school was like the worst 3 years of my life, you know, because I spoke a certain way. I went to kind of like an inner city school. So, you know, and I had just come out of private school. So I spoke differently than other people. I look differently. I dress differently. Oh, you're trying to be white. Oh, you're 4 eyes. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, why do you talk like that? Oh, da 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 da. And then same thing. Those same people, they don't go away as I thought they would. They followed me to high school. And guess what? I had to deal with it some more. Now it all came to a crashing end. I don't even know why I'm telling you this, but whatever. I'm going to tell you this. When I got into a fight, won the fight, they left me alone. That's it. But I've been through the whole bullying thing. So it's really not a whole lot you could say to me right now that's going to really hurt my feelings. Oh, you're fat. Okay, yeah, you're right. I am fat. It's not an insult if it's true. I have glasses. I'm 4-eyed. Whatever. I mean, it's not an insult if it's true, but I don't have 4 eyes. But I mean, I consider them my eyes because my glasses are a part of me, like my hands and my feet, because I've been wearing them so long. So yeah, I mean, you can call me whatever you want to call me, bald head, whatever you want to, call me. Say whatever. I don't care. It does not bother me, because I've heard it all many different ways. But by doing that, it just shows what kind of person you are. You know, if you go out of your way, I would never, because I personally don't have time for that. If you have to go out of your way to create fake channels, to insult somebody, or to just leave a rude comment, like, you really need to go get a hobby. Like, for real, go get a hobby. You know, there's plenty of hobbies out there that people, enjoy doing. You may want to go get you one. And since you claim that you're pregnant, maybe you should concern yourself on your pregnancy, getting things ready for your child, because that's what I'm going to do when I get pregnant. I'm not going to waste time, making up craziness and bothering people and being ignorant, because that's just not, I don't have time for that. Life is short. So I'm sorry for all of my subscribers who had to listen to all of this. And you really didn't have to listen to it, you can just skip over it. And so I should have kind of warned you, told you to skip over it if you don't want to listen to it. But this is my channel, and this is just, it is what it is. Don't tell me how to feel. Don't tell me I don't have a right to feel a certain way, because you don't know me and you don't know how I feel about certain things. There's some things that, you know, really doesn't really too much bother me, and there's some other things that just like depress me, you know, to the 10th degree, you know. And nobody has a right to tell somebody else how they should feel about this, that, or the other, and that I should just forget about it and just, you know, be thankful and blah, 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 blah. Keep that to yourself. Keep it to yourself. And like I said before, I know this person, you know, if I have my immature detection on correctly, this person is going to make another fake account and respond. And like I said, I will only address this one time. This will be the only time I will address it. If I get any rude comments, you know, ignorant comments, or whatever, if I don't like it, I'm going to delete and I'm going to block you, period. That's it. This is my channel. I say what goes and what doesn't go. I will not allow, and even my subscribers, I feel like you guys are like an extended family to me. I'm not gonna let nobody pick on you either. So if you make a comment and somebody don't like your comment and they want to be nasty towards you, because I've seen that. I've seen videos on one subject, and then in the comments they fighting about something that's not even related to the video. And I'm just like, how the hell did they get on this subject? Like, you'll have a subscriber that's like defending the person, like, don't talk about them like that. People are like, well, F you, you're this and that. I'm just like, where did all this come from? Like, seriously, please listen to the video. If you're not sure, before you comment, look at it over just to make sure that you're saying the right things. If you're pissed about something, make sure you're correct, because you look kind of dumb when you're like complaining about something that the person never said, you know. And so it just kind of make you look kind of silly, you know. I'm not gonna let nobody bully my subscribers. I love my subscribers. You guys are the bomb diggity, you know. I love when, you know, some of you, you know, who have entrusted your personal thoughts, you know, with me about your personal TTC experience and, you know, the things that you're going through. And I appreciate that, you know, because it makes what I do, you know, worthwhile, I guess, you know, because it makes me feel better, because I know that I'm not alone in how I feel, and there's always somebody who has a situation that's worse, and it makes me thankful as well. You know, somebody's situation may be worse than you. Once I go to the doctor, they may find something, give me a couple of pills, and boom, I may be pregnant. And that person may be like, ah, shoot, she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Some people may feel a certain type of way about that. So, I mean, like I said, you know, let's all be adult, you know, conduct ourselves the right way, you know, treat others the same way that you want to be treated. And I will treat you guys with respect if you treat me with respect. And that's all that I was trying to say. And for those of you, if you took offense to anything that I say, I sincerely apologize. I really am sorry if you are offended by the things that I say. But this is my channel. I can say whatever I want to say. If you don't like it, if you don't like it enough where it angers you that much, then you just don't watch. And that's it. That's with anything. TV shows, YouTube videos, movies, whatever. If you're not cool with it, just don't watch it. You choose to sit there and watch it. You know? I consider myself an expert YouTube watcher, video watcher. You know? I just made that up. You know? Because some people are just extremely boring to me. I just, you know, just fast forward it. Or they say some crazy stuff, and I just said, well, let me just skip over this foolishness and see if they get better with it. And if they don't, I'm like, you know what, I ain't listening to her no more. And I just click it, and that's it. I don't take the time out to try to hurt nobody's feelings, because maybe at that point I may think their thought process is dumb, but they probably thought it was something that they want to express or get off their chest. You know, a lot of people do YouTube videos because they don't really have anybody to talk to. And in my particular situation, I don't have nobody that is in the same predicament as I am. Nobody. Every single person that I know conceives like that. I have a friend that just announced her pregnancy yesterday. So, and she's on baby number 2. All she did was just get off birth control, and in a month she was pregnant, and that's it. And I'm so overjoyed for her because she's having a girl. So I'm so happy. Sorry, y'all. I gotta keep doing this because I'm going past my limit. Yeah, I mean, I'm so overjoyed for my friends and family that do conceive and have kids, but a part of me is a little like sad. It's like, oh man, I want it to be my turn, you know what I'm saying? But I don't hate anybody for, their happiness. And so I have said all of these things to say, please listen to the video. Listen to it. If I misspeak, which I did on my controversial parenting tag, I misspoke, and as soon as I said the wrong thing, I corrected myself, and somebody still commented, oh, you said the wrong thing. I'm just like, I just corrected myself, dummy. Why don't you listen? As soon as I said the wrong thing, I was like, oh no, my bad. And as soon as I corrected myself, I was like, somebody gonna be like, oh, you said the wrong thing. And just like I predicted, somebody made a comment and was like, oh, you were wrong about that. I'm like, I know I was wrong. I corrected myself. So it's just like, some people, they just argumentative, and they just want to fight, and they just want to fuss and just be cantankerous. That's just how it is. And I understand that in this realm, I put myself out there, and as my channel grows, because I've had my channel since April of last year, and everything has been hunky-dory. I haven't had no problems. And since it's getting close to a year and my channel is expanding, I'm starting to, people are starting to, get a little too out of hand. And so I feel like I had to say something and address it this one and only time. I will not address it again. I will just delete it, because I don't want any kind of negativity. I try to, encourage and uplift people, in this journey, and I don't want no kind of negativity on my channel. So if it's put on there, we have the power to take it off, because it's our channel. So yeah, I'm not gonna, talk about this anymore, but I do feel like I have a responsibility for those who read the comments. I know some people do read comments, because I read comments when I watch videos, and I deleted her first comment, and people were like saying stuff, so you read the comments and was kind of like confused on like, what is she talking about, like what happened, that is what happened. And for those who feel like you want to be disrespectful, I call people out. If you don't hide behind a fake channel, you don't hide behind a fake, anything fake, I will find out who you are. I'm a master of research, and there are tons and tons of tools to find out who people are, and I will expose you and put you out there, because I feel like if you're big and bad enough to be messy, I'm gonna show everybody this is who is doing this. This is the person that's doing X, Y, and Z, and then you deal with the repercussions of whatever happens once I expose you, but I will not allow no kind of disrespect, rudeness, or whatever. Disagree with me till your heart's content, but be respectful to me, because I'll be respectful to you, So in saying that, I'm gonna go clean my house, because my husband is at a Super Bowl party and I have the house to myself. I'm gonna clean, iron, and get ready for my first day of work, do my nails and toes, because that's what relaxes me, watch Netflix, get my house in order and clean, and get ready for this first week of work, back to work. And you guys enjoy the rest of your week. For those who are interested, look out for my natural hair journey, as well as my weight loss journey. And if you're not interested, then stay tuned. Next Sunday, God's willing, life last, I will be here again with, in our 2-week wait, because that's where we'll be next week Sunday. And we're just gonna go on ahead and pray and hope for the best. And as things happen, I will update you guys on, of course. So for my subscribers who didn't really know that I was gonna go off like that, I do apologize. But none of that stuff that I said was pertaining to you wonderful people who do comment and are respectful And for those who don't agree with what I say and choose not to comment, thank you for that as well, because I understand, because I'm a viewer as well. And so if I have offended anybody, if I hurt your feelings, I am saying I'm sorry in advance, if I offended anybody or whatnot. And for the person who wrote me that message, if I offended you, I am not sorry, because that you offended me by being dishonest. And I don't like dishonest people, because I try to be honest. Am I a perfect person? No. Not in the least bit. Am I a Christian? Yes. Being a Christian does not equal perfection. I'm striving every single day to be a better version of myself. I attend church every Sunday. I attend a church where our theme is no perfect people allowed. That's it. People, oh, you're a Christian and you shouldn't say that because you're a Christian. No. Being a Christian does not exempt you from life, does not make you a robot or a perfect person. You just love the Lord, and that's it. And you do the best you can to live right. That's all. It's not serious at all. I'm not a crazy super saint. That's not me. I'm not a super Christian. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or any thoughts, leave them down below. Keep it respectful. You be respectful to me, and I will in return be respectful back to you. So I will see you guys next week, God's willing, and you enjoy the rest of your week. And if you're watching the Super Bowl, I hope your team wins. I am not a football watcher. So all I'm interested in is the halftime show. So I have it on the TV, but I'll be watching Netflix. And when the halftime show starts, I'll pause Netflix and watch Beyonce. Yeah. I'm ridiculous. But anyway, I will see you guys next week. Peace and hair grease. Bye. Peace out.